break before we get... Yeah, Waite kick 3.
He's done enough.
Yep. Poor, yep.
You got that switched over for us, Don?
Saturday night football from the Telstra Dome, and at halftime it's great news for Blues fans. 33 points is the margin, 11-5-71 the Blues lead. Port Adelaide 5-8-38. The multiple goal kickers Waite with 3 and Frivola 2 for the Blues. All singles for Port Adelaide. Carazzo continuing his good form with 19 possessions. Kane Corns the most, 18 for Port Adelaide, but he certainly hasn't had things all his own way. In fact, Gerard Healy, he was one player that the Blues tried to expose very early on. Ryan Houlihan started on him and kicked a couple of early goals.
Yeah, Ryan Smith was spot on. They're putting runners on him and attacking runners, and it was Ryan Houlihan that got off him early, so he's got a bit of a way back, Kane Corns, to square the ledger, but I reckon he's just about done that at half-time. He's worked pretty hard. Here you said he pushed forward with the ball, but he didn't go with his man Ryan Houlihan, and 2 goals pretty early in the piece, and they got off to a bit of a slow start, the Blues. I mean, Port Adelaide bounced out of the blocks, and then it took about 5 or 6 minutes for the Blues to get their game to go together, and all of a sudden, did she change?
Not a bad slow start, but he can still kick 8 goals in the first quarter. Jared Waite kicked 3 of those. He set up 1 or 2 others. He is just growing in stature by the week, isn't he?
Well, he kept his feet, as you said in the call, and just love that dart that he finishes the good work with. I mean, you can win the footy, but if you don't finish the work, I mean, that one should have been a goal, but it was left to Jared Waite once again to put it home. And I didn't know whether he should be a forward or a back, but if you can kick goals like that, they're hard to buy.
Well, everything's rosy for the Blues, but if you're a Port Adelaide fan, you would be very, very worried at the moment. The quality of football they're playing is very average, Gerard. They have no key forwards to kick to. There's no system going forward. They're going short. They're going wide. They're getting called to play on nearly every time they have it. They don't have any run and free flow in their play.
No, I think it'd be tough and frustrating if you're playing in their forward 50. The ball just doesn't come in there, and so it's coming in so slow. You've got guys like Damon White looking up and trying to pinpoint passes to a second game of Westacott. The ball, all of a sudden, the ball goes over. They've just got to get it and start running and take some chances and try and somehow change the flow, because it's all one way at the moment.
It is, and what do we make of Warren Treadray? The knees are just holding him back. He can't get into the contest. There's no explosiveness when he goes on the lead. He's not jumping or flying for the ball. He's getting frustrated. He's spent time on the bench. He can't get
That's what he needs to do. He's got to get urgent. I think he's he's got to get a bit angry. I think at the moment he looks to me as if he's still playing within himself. He's working hard enough, but not in top gear. I reckon he's working in third gear, and I think he's just got to start getting angry. And if, okay, the knee goes, well, it goes. But if it doesn't go, his career's over if he can't find that extra gear.
Well, you want him to get angry, but I'd suggest that anger that we saw there is coming from frustration and not being able to get into the game. And when he does work and get himself into a position, his teammates can't find him with a pass.
Tough, because the game's changed, as we said, so he's just going to have to really work hard, and they've got to get the ball in there a bit more quickly to him to give him a chance.
33 points is the margin, and we're going to talk to a man that is smiling from ear to ear on the other side of the break. That is Carlton CEO Greg Swan.